So, hello everyone, time for a comedy, I guess. So, we just watched, Konosuba's author's new anime. That was really good, that was really funny. It's up on YouTube soon. And now we're gonna watch this comedy, I suppose, an anime about a dragon. They wants to be like friends, he doesn't want to have war. He's like a nice little dragon guy. He wants to be friendly, right? But people want to kill him because he's a dragon. Dragon has loot, they have good epic drops, right? So, this to me, premise-wise, sounds so much similar to, Little Evil Demon Princess. Kind of like, she's like, they're like, oh, she's a monster, but you know what I mean? Like, it sounds kind of like that, like a kind of parody, right, on the typical journey of, well, usually you hunt the dragon. Here's that the dragon is like, no, I don't want to fight, I'm a nice guy. So, let's watch it, see if it's fun or not. I'll do a first impression list and see if it sounds like a funny anime to me. So, 3, 2, 1, go. But I think it's gonna be funny. It sounds like a nice, parody on the whole epic dragon loots and that stuff. We had a lot of monsters and fairies, and we get like the whole little. Maybe that covers the time too much. Like that. Yeah, fishes and worms and fairies and exactly have elves and golems, I guess, and those goddamn evil humans, those ningens, Honore ningens. They're like, and a dragon, that's the greatest thing to kill, right? The legendary dragons. But this guy doesn't want to fight. Okay, CGI Papa, I guess. It's probably his father. Opening, probably? Yeah, I feel like a good opening. It's a nice world, like a flying sky. It's very JRPG, flying sky islands, and it's. Yeah, dragons house hunting. I like the opening. Yeah, this is awesome. I love it. Yeah, because that was like a 8-bit kind of like a Final Fantasy, that kind of grab old school. Yeah, Dragon Quest. That was nice in the opening. I love that. Seeing him going around in that 8-bit. You see the humans hunting him, of course. And some sexy harpy ladies and ghosts. Oh yeah, so the kind of like a Shaman King, the Kodamos in the trees. Ooh, so kind of succubus maybe. Now he's trying to befriend people. Oh, the poor guy. He's trying to befriend different people and dwarves, and they want to kill him. And gnomes. So it's a funny opening. I think the song is like super good, but but it's like a funny. Shows you the world and all these different. Could be already there's a black now. But I like this, I like this thing when you're kind of walking in the 8-bit, right? So yeah, it definitely reminds me of, Little Princess. She's always like, they always do a lot of gaming jokes with her, right? She had a lot of game jokes going for her, definitely. Oh, let's just fix this thing here. So I was trying to fix the order thing on YouTube, yeah. For just cute slime people. This is Rimaru people talking here. So they bought a nice house here. These slime people. Like have kids here and wherever it is. This is a guy in the opening. I guess he's like the house. I guess it's a guy. It's like a. He's a kind of. That's his life. I guess he sells like houses to different monsters. He's like the landlord guy, retailer. He's like the. Look at me for 2 years for free. Whoa. Yeah, I guess he's like the. Those goddamn heroes! We had a nice temple to live in and the heroes appeared. We have traps for heroes here. And we have escape routes and... Yeah, those goddamn humans! Yeah, they're like, oh, we have this house, we have traps, we have escape routes. Yeah, like, almost a dragon could defeat the humans. Even for dragons, life can be hard, yeah. So I guess we're gonna go and see the... Here is the dragon main character, I guess. Kicked out of its home. Yeah. Red dragon. That's his name? He's... No, come on! There's like his siblings or whatever, come on, man. Did they protect the dragon eggs? Man, I can understand why they hit him out then. Someone kidnapped his sibling or whatever. But I guess the eggs just immediately come back or whatever. It's like a new egg again. Yeah, so it kicks out, right? Yeah, so his father kicks him out of the home here. He's like, help me someone! Yeah, I mean, he's like, hey, Daraka, someone, I'm alone! They're gonna eat me! Tasty dragon meat! Oh, it's like a stats, I guess. Oh, it's very weak. Okay, so it has to be weak. Okay, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so it's very weak, actually. Luck -7! What is this? So he's luck... Yes, okay, so he's like the... An ugly picture too, so get his level, so he's like the worst dragon ever. He has like no stats and minus negative luck. Somehow he's the weakest dragon ever. And he wants to be alone, living nice and, you know. Yeah, needs to find some home, right? Yeah, a lair. House of diversity. I guess that's how you sell. Okay, 3D trolls. They were weak. They must have the, you know, the pigs, right? 3D pigs. Yeah, they treated the pigs and the wolf, right? And like they can build the house as well. Yeah, and they take on Titan and build a wall, but it's kind of like they treated the pigs, right? You know, they build their houses and yeah. So his dream is to have a nice, my dream home, right? His goal is to find a house he can live in, which is peaceful and there's no humans there. Here we go. Here's some evil humans, right? They are blacksmiths and they are crafting and yeah, those damn humans. Goddamn these humans. They might be dwarfs though, I guess we say mine, but you know. This is some kind of machinery, I guess, they're putting out there. Might be a huge cart or. Well, they have like beer like a. He's captured immediately. I guess he got captured before he got home. Yeah, well, how do I get here? Yeah, I was like, what? I just wanted the house. Oh, the poor guy's like, I asked him for me the house, and he just captured me instead. This poor guy, man. He asked for a house, man. He was like, "Can I have a house?" And they like captured him instead. Can he talk to them? I don't know. But yeah, they're dwarves, I guess, mostly, right? Not humans, yeah. I just want to have a home. Can I understand him? Yeah, I was told dwarves are good at building stuff. Come on. Man, this poor guy, man. It's like, they told me that dwarves were good builders. He gets the house now, okay? So du can't understand him there. Hold on! Okay, yeah, but it costs you money, right? We need your treasure, right? Yeah, we need that gold, right? We need the dwarfs then. Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna pay with your heart, dragon. Man, evil dwarfs! Get you the home, man! Yeah, someone is stealing your gold over there. Yeah, but they all fall for it. Because they're dwarfs. They're stupid. Yeah, they're like, oh, gold! But animation is pretty bad though, yeah. Like dwarfs, they just kind of stand still in steel frames. This is a human guy we saw earlier, the egg stealer. The dwarfs. Can he fly though? I don't know, he's just like running around. Maybe it's too weak to fly, because they want to lose a few straight points on. Perhaps. Man, this poor dragon is crying what that. Ara! Alltså mera sexy Oneshan character. Alltså harpies, yeah, they're of course sexy. Yeah, might be some ara harpy shots. Here we go. They're like ara. It's a dragon. Come on. Do you want some Oneshans? I guess. Seems like nice, yeah, like a nice. She's like with a big feather. He's like very Oneshan. Ara harpies. They're like, oh, you need a boy to take care of you. They must want to eat him though. I don't know. They're probably evil, right? They're probably evil, but. I guess he can't fly, I guess. I guess he can't fly for some reason. I can't fly. Yeah, what do you have wings for then? He's like the weakest dragon ever. I can't fly, yeah, I figured out. You can't fly, right? So the poor harpy, other harpies, are they gonna teach how to fly? Yeah, they're gonna teach how to fly because they're like, you're gonna jump off, boy! Is that between our daughters? You're gonna jump off the cliff, boy! Yeah, then you can go with your wings, boy! I like it, yeah, they're like, gonna try to mother him. You are the son now. You can do it, boy, yeah! He's probably gonna fall down and hit his head into the ground, right? But I like it, yeah, other harpies, they're like, yeah, you can do it, we believe in you! He's like, pfft. Yes. This is my father, of course they do. No, så sulky here. Little lizard. They won't even call him dragon anymore. They're like, lizard boy. You're like a disgrace for dragons. We're just gonna call you lizard. But these two harpies were nice to him, kinda, right? They were trying to help him. They were like, Ara, little dragon boy! We will take care of you, we can be your mommies, yeah. Of course the goblins just gonna goblin slayer him. Yeah, he's gonna eat him, right? Yeah, the goblins, they're gonna goblin slay him, of course. I'm just trying to find a home. It's like there were two, yeah, those two hot harpies that's helping here. He's like, oh, harpies. He's, oh, I see. This sounds like what that babe would say. He's like, yes, Ara. Like, he's our friend now, yeah, he... Of course the goblins are like, yeah, the harpies, they're hot. Of course they're like, yeah, those are so attractive. Like, yeah, of course the harpies, they... They're so big, right? He's so big. More confident. You're a dragon after. Like, no, but I'm a weak dragon. I'm the weakest dragon ever, man. Like, yeah, but... Oh yeah, it's like a win. Let's leave it underwater though. Clearly. Yeah, it's underwater though. So... Can it swim though? Can it breathe underwater though? It's like a lizard. And now I don't have that skill to breathe underwater. It's like that. I like how easy to know that. Wait, I can't breathe underwater? I've never been in the water before. Think about it. I never swam before. I've never been in the water. It's like, oh yeah. The world tree, Yggdrasil. Here we go. He's the house builder guy. Yeah, he's the elfen house builder. Okay, Diare-san. He's a nice elf guy that builds. Yeah. God, but we have this elf guy. He's super nice. He builds houses. It's a runner. He can't fly. He's the weakest dragon ever. My dream home. And he's tired because he can't run that far. He's in bad stamina. His start. Yeah, his stats are so bad that he can't run. He gets tired immediately. Meet some gnomes. They're nice to him, I guess. They're the gnome guys. And some evil human. It's like, you can see him by the tree, man. It's clearly bigger than the goddamn tree. It's like, I'm hiding by the tree. You can't see me here. It's like, I don't know, man. But he's just traveling a lot now. He gets a lot of traveling time here. So maybe he's leveling up now, right? He has to travel for a few days here. He might be slightly stronger after having run for like a week to get to the world tree. The heroes! Oh my god, they even have like an intro. Yeah, we're gonna treat him. They even have like a cool intro. Oh yeah, they even have like a cool... Yeah, they're heroes. It's like, what are they doing? It's kind of like... Me? What? I'm a nice guy, yeah. Like... What are you doing? It's like, why do they keep doing posing for? Yeah, we're heroes. A man of courage. No, someone else would call you hero. I'm professional hero. It's like, is that a thing? Can you be a professional hero? I don't believe this. Like, well, who pays you for that? Yeah, it's like, maybe the elf will save him. Yeah, I don't want to fight you guys, so come on, you're good guys. Yeah, they can be heroes, defeating evil dragons, but I'm not evil. Man, this poor dragon man, he's like, he's a nice guy, man. Stop hunting me. He comes to go to high elf guy. He's trying to escape here. He's not trying to escape. Yeah, but here we go. Tied him out of a tree here. He's clearly a lot stronger than these than these humans, the fake hero humans. Though. And he lightning bolts immediately. It's a pretty elf man. Quite ara indeed, yeah. Almost ara as those harpies. But I was like, ara dragons can! Like, so also the best characters. I want more. Oh, he just killed them. They might be able to revive them though. I mean, it's like a game, right? Might be able to revive them with, like some kind of finish down or whatever. Yeah. Go to the closest place to just. It's very pretty. I just wanna go home. I just wanna go home. I was gonna show him different house now. Like the weakest dragon in history, thrown out by his father, being an embarrassment. No, he's meets his best elf best friend though. He did befriend the goblins and harpers. The harpers were nice to him, yeah. He did befriend them though, and I guess the Sagwin was nice too to him. I was positive about it. He helped him and told him about him, yeah. They weren't all trying to eat him, but the dwarves, they were like, oh, let's just eat him immediately. Yeah, the dwarves were like, oh, we want some heart, man. I want your tail. Like, oh, what? I want everything you have. It's like, what? But today, most of them I want to watch. This is another anime, one of these like ecchi animes coming today, which is like a gyro anime. Yeah, it's like a guru gyro. It's like a gender bender. Like his best friend becomes like a super hot gyro. I'm like, man, man, that's going to die, man. That looks interesting. Or different like power visions. It's in the trailer, but it's interesting. One of the ecchi animes, yeah, one is like 4. There was one was like Yuri Yaoi animes, like 4 4 female. It's like harpies can walk in high heels. Harpy ladies can walk in high heels. I mean, the harpers were the best part, definitely. When they were like, arra, arra. Arra, arra, that was the best part, man. That was the best part, when you think, arra, arra. But yeah, poor dragon is gonna find his home, right? I just have to rewatch the scene when Mr. Dragon, when Mr. Harpy is and they're like, let's we're gonna be nice to you, yeah. And she's like, little boy, you want help? Yes, please, Harpy, you near son. And then the goblins are like, you know the Harpies? Oh, they're hot, man. Those are attractive Harpies. Yeah, we gonna help this boy. I mean, yeah, you're friend with the Harpy sheiks? Yeah, of course, we're gonna help you. They're like, oh, yes, I mean, those Harpies, man, you seen those Harpies? Woo! They're like, what's happening? Yeah. So, of course, they are like, if you're friends with the Harpies, you're friends with us, right? Yeah, they are like, yes, Harpies. Harpies, baby. I am thinking a little bit, though. I am thinking a bit. It's like, this is my like, you know, it wasn't that funny, I feel. Yeah, I mean, I laughed. I think I laughed. It was okay, I feel. It wasn't like, this is unwatchable, you know. It's not like a 1 out of 10 anime. Nothing like that. But I don't think it was that funny. It wasn't like, for example, really close to like, you know, Princess. Maybe it gets funny later. It had some good moments, but it wasn't like, I wasn't laughing like crazy I felt about it. The animation definitely was poor. Doesn't matter too much about comedy, but it definitely was poor animation. Like the background and so on. I show you image, I think with the dwarf especially. Kinda, this thing was really, it looked ugly, man. Like the dwarfs, and they didn't animate them. You kind of had still frames of like this very generic kind of bearded dwarf guys just kind of like standing there and nothing happened. And when we were running after him, was that scene? I think it's shortly after here, they're kind of running out. That looked super funky. Yeah, this is here. This is like, whoa, this is funky, man. This is funky. So, yeah, that was definitely poor quality, I would say. Animation and art style and so on. It was pretty lackluster, definitely. I don't think it matters too much for like a comedy anime. I think that probably would relax the South Korean effect. But I think in a comedy anime, I would say that's probably the least concern for me, right? That it's like that it's fun, you know, that the animation is super crisp or whatever. It's more like an action thing, right? But still, though, here it was like, but here it was bad, right? I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's a difference between, well, this is not. I mean, the difference is that if you have like an action anime, did it matters, right? Because he wanted to look cool and so on, right? And a comedy anime, of course it matters, but it matters, I think, a lot less. But here it was like lower, but here it was way worse than an average anime today, right? So I think that's the issue here. That it wasn't good at all. Like, I mean, it was definitely lower than average quality by far. It kind of went up and down though. When the harpies appeared, it was sexier. Yeah, they were better details. So sun is best in my face now. But yeah, the other harpies looked better. They spent more money on doing the harpies, I would say. Yeah, definitely. And then the goblins were also kind of poor in the animation and quality. So that definitely didn't help with the anime. Definitely not. But I felt the comedy was like, it was okay. I wasn't very impressed, honestly. I mean, I laughed, you know. You see my reaction, I laughed, right? But I honestly probably will not watch one more episode. Or this feels more like an anime where I might keep watching it, you know, like just me, you know, personally keep watching it. But I probably won't like review or like react to it, so on, right? Here's my first impression here, right? And yeah, and I feel like I probably won't do more than this, honestly, because it didn't really capture me with the comedy. Again, like I laughed. But it wasn't like really fun. It was like, no, it's kind of funny, you know. It wasn't like really, yeah. Like I just watched, you know, Competent is Bass, right? Of course, I'm biased because Konosuba and so on. But I just watched that one, and then I really laughed. That's like, well, this is funny, right? Of course, it is more in my tune because I'm so used to that artist's writing style, which Konosuba and so on, right? So it makes sense that I would be a little more like, this is kind of my comedy. That is true. But I felt that the Weak Dragon, it's just kind of like, it's exactly what you expect, of course. That's one issue. Weak dragon that's afraid of humans and heroes. So it's very exactly what you expect. If you know the premise, you can predict the scenes, of course. And then it didn't really go so much because he acted exactly the same to everyone. But maybe it gets funny next episode when he has the elf with him and they're gonna try to build a house or so on. That could be funny, like a Minecraft thing. They're gonna try to build a house of some sort. Maybe that's better. But definitely, I would say right now, a little bit like, okay, like it was funny, but not really funny. So, yeah, I probably won't watch more unless people really like it. Unless people are like, you have to watch more. It gets so funny when he gets a house or something. Because I could see it being different though. Now when he has the elf with him and they're gonna try to construct the house, I could see that being like a different anime. Because now I felt that was like the same joke, 7 times over, basically, right? And it wasn't like that funny either. And I usually I don't care about graphics that much, really long animation. The same in games, right? In games I really don't care about graphics at all. I think it's silly to do. But it still was bad here. I mean, technically it was bad, right? It was definitely bad. Like it's probably the worst anime I've seen animation style this year. And that's so still, like I mean, I'm not saying that it's not watchable, but I'm saying there was clearly a lot of shortcuts and a lot of weird, like very boring kind of background and characters and so on. Like it was just really kind of poor, yeah. Like, but I've seen actually XR, of course, XR, but yeah, but XR is CGI. I mean, XR is like absurdly bad and it's CGI. This was just kind of like lackluster, and the conversation was lackluster. The Who was lackluster. It's a weird thing. It was just kind of like meh, But it really felt like this weird thing too, because when the harpies appeared, then it looked a lot better. Yeah, when the harpies appeared, they had there was more flair on them. There was better detailed on their bodies, and yeah, it was a little better. And then the goblin looks kind of they're just really plain, and so you can even see one image there when the goblin thinks about the harpy, and like the difference between his detail and her detail, like it's like kind of different animals. It's really weird. But in that sense, it kind of worked because the harpy is so etchy. So he's like, oh, the harpy is so perfect, like it's like another dimension. So in that sense, it kind of works because then she is so much prettier than him. So it does work a little bit, and I guess it could be the point of the dwarfs. They're supposed to be ugly and boring, so it's like. But it's just a difference between being like an ugly, boring dwarf and like an evil dwarf. You can still be evil and heartless, but still look cool, right? So I don't know. Yeah, not a big fan of that. But anyway, that's first impression, guys. Subscribe to the episode 1. I probably won't watch more. But it's not a like a review reaction. I might watch it myself, right? But and then maybe I was like, yeah, felt that. I didn't really feel it. I didn't really feel it. Episode 1 here. It was funny. Like it was fun. Yeah, like I said, it was funny. But it wasn't like really funny, It's like it's just kind of funny.